a nice day today, too, huh? New at 9:30, the holiday ham is a staple for so many people. For your table for Christmas, we've got some tips for you on cooking the ham, on dressing the ham, on slicing the ham. Chef Mark here is joining us.
Okay, so hit us with your #1 ham tip.
#1 ham tip is you really got to dress the ham up with something special for the holidays. You know, hams are pre-cooked. They're cured.
Right. Most of the work's done.
That's what we were saying. That's what makes a ham a ham.
Yeah, and then you need to choose spiral cut or a whole ham.
Okay.
What's the difference?
Well, I like the whole ham because then what you get is this beautiful crosshatch look.
Okay.
So what I actually do is I come through with my knife and I make, let me see if I can do this. Yes.
That's quite the knife, my friend.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So what I do is I cut in this direction and then I cut in this direction. I basically quilt the ham.
Before you cook it or
Quilted
after
ham.
you cook it?
Before I cook it.
Okay.
And what that does, that allows all the heat get in there. Low heat. This is not a 500-degree thing. It's not a turkey. It's gentle heat. And I just went ahead and kind of...
Because you're essentially warming it up.
You're warming it up. So what makes this ham special is the glaze. We've got all kinds of great ingredients over here
that
make the glaze. So vinegar, yeah, a little bit of balsamic vinegar for color, lots of sugar, brown sugar, and I don't do cloves because the problem with cloves is, have you ever eaten a whole clove accidentally?
No, never.
Oh my gosh, it just will ruin your day.
Okay.
So what I do is I use spiced rum. Because this has
Which will not ruin your day.
That will not ruin your day.
Well, it depends, actually.
You get to enjoy the leftovers.
So I recommend a half bottle in the recipe, and then the other half bottle for celebrating
There you
later.
go. I like it.
Of course, fresh orange, salt, honey, mustard.
Okay.
And mustard is what gives our glaze that nice syrupy appearance. It makes it stick.
That's the mustard.
Yeah.
That's the secret ingredient.
Yeah, the mustard's the secret ingredient.
I always thought it was the sugar, the brown sugar.
You know, if you just do sugar, what you end up with is something that, here, I'm going to have you do this. Okay. I'm going to have you work the glaze here. And we got a nice brush here. Look at this. And this is something that you want to do while company is getting ready to eat. This is the star of the show.
When you're showing off a little bit.
When you're showing off a little bit. Get those nooks and crannies in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I know how to...
With the sous chef.
I know how to slice a turkey, but I've always got questions when it comes to slicing a ham.
Yeah, and hams are less... A little bit there. Ham, it's less critical because turkey has a defined grain, but ham, the grain kind of runs everywhere. So what we're looking for is nice chunks, and that's why I like to do the crosshatch here, is because then people can kind of grab a piece. So I'll show that to you here.
I'll get out of the way.
That's perfect.
And the glaze kind of gets in those little nooks and crannies, too.
All right. And then here is the other star of the show. I like to make this a production. So if you don't have your own blowtorch, it's not too late to get to Home Depot and buy one.
Do it.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, there we go.
And kind of like glazing a creme brulee is very similar. And what we want to do here is have the torch heat the air, and then the air heat the sugar, heat the glaze.
Boy. And you can just see it kind of caramelizing on there.
Smell that already?
I do. It smells.
Oh my God.
You handed Kirk a blowtorch?
I did. And I see they're pre-dialing 911 over there, but we're okay.
We have to go.
Okay.
There we go. All right, we'll call that good.
Wonderful.
And then you just sort of slice it down.
And then you slice it down and look at that.
Absolutely wonderful.
Mind if I get at it?
Grab a fork. You can use your... Oh, God. We've tamed him.
Taming of the shrew right here, right?
You give him a blowtorch and now he wants everything.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Chef MarkKalix, Appliance Factory. Great to have you. We appreciate you. And you do demos with people who buy kind of high-end appliances.
That's right.
And stuff,
That's right. We have a ton of fun in their new kitchen.
Oh, so fantastic. And I can definitely taste the orange in the glaze, too.
Thank you. Thank you. Happy holidays.
Yeah,
Merry
happy
Christmas,
holidays to you, too.
Good to see you. All right, a lot more coming up here on Fox.
A towing